how do you get 45 kills per match? I swear to God, this game needs some like desperate skill-based matchmaking. This game does not make any sense sometimes. I like regular Block City Wars. So how are you gonna give me matches that just started? And another thing I completely hate about this game is how skill-based matchmaking functions. It just doesn't function correctly. Half the time, developers make it so. Look at that, an engineer exoskeleton at max damage, and you're placing me up against a guy who looks like this. This is exactly why I don't like Block City Wars or Pixel Gun. I figured as much with Pixel Gun that our game released eons ago. You guys would at least figure out how to make skill-based matchmaking work. Worker, no, it's still garbage. It's still horrid. You still have zero clue how to fix it. I'm at level. I don't even know what level I am. I'm at level 6 or something, and I'm fighting up against people with like levels of this kind of damage. This kind of damage, my guy. What is this? This is no. And what I hate most about it is it's basically trying to fight your way out of this place. Because you better hope you have top tier weapons or abuse the system a lot if you want to get anywhere, friend. And I don't know why, but they really make the drops rates for ammo and health a lot faster. Otherwise, there you go. My main point is, look at that, 45 kills on a weapon like that. Yeah. Exoskeleton shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's actually got the kill. Take that armor, please. I'll take that. Okay, there we go. And I got engineer exoskeleton red weapon. You see, that's my point. Why would you place me as somebody who's in level 1? I only have like one upgraded gun, 2 guns. I think I have a golden desert eagle, and yeah, that's about it, Chief. I have one golden desert eagle, pair of dual wieldies here, and you're placing me up against people who have event weapons, broken ones, might I add. Like just the other day, I was playing up against a guy who somehow got 50 kills earlier. 50 kills per match, bro. But yeah, as opposed to Block Stewards, I can understand why people like this game. This game's been out longer, I think. I actually don't know. But yeah. Also, on the side note of Block City Wars, this is where I forget again, one of the biggest runs I've ever done. Now, I'm going to give you an example as to why I somewhat believe Block City Wars and Pixel Gun 3D wouldn't work. So basically, the other day it was announced that they were merging. If this was editing, you know I would just whip out my editing software and put up an image, but I don't have phone editors. I'm too lazy for that. But my main point is as follows: I don't believe that this game would do Pixel Gun 3D justice with Block City Wars. Why? Well, to start us off, the first thing is art style merging. Now, I'm still excited for it because it just means we move Block City Wars content. Now, before I would have made this and talking about, I don't want no POIs or mode changes, but after reading up what the changes, actually, not to sound like an ignoramus. I'm using big boy words. Yeah, not to sound like an idiot, but I actually did read over the what it's gonna bring. It's gonna bring some new POIs, and that's about all I read, Chief. I think that's all I read. I think it was just new POIs, new guns. However, here's where I actually don't. This is where I don't agree with the video game. To start us off, what we have is tournament mode. Well, actually, yeah, tournament mode. One thing you need to learn about these games is that they're clearly pay to win. If you think you can start off with this, keep in mind I'm getting owned by a guy with an event weapon right now. Like, if you don't believe me when I say that these games are pay to win, the proof is in front of your face, man. You're just ignoring it. Like seriously, pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm doing right now. I'm getting owned by a guy with an event weapon right now. That guy's probably dropped 30 kills already. You know why? Because this game is pay to win. How so? Allow me to explain. If you get into a fresh match, you can easily come across another one of these guys with event weapons. Or maybe it's just a bot game. Another thing, it's Fortnite or something. But yeah, my point is, these games are pay to win. And for this one, it's even worse because I'm pretty sure it's not even people enjoying it. The weapons they're using right now, I cannot buy. Meaning, as opposed to Block City Wars, where it's like a rank system, it's like 15 guns, you buy these amount of weapons, so you only be placing people with these amount of weapons and these armor. It's not that for these people. You can literally just be playing against somebody who's a professional in his field, veteran, been killing people for 5 years in Block City Wars, who's been a day one player, and you could just be a guy who started 2 days ago. That's my point. I think this guy dropped easily 30 kills in this gun, and I can't buy it, which is why I don't like his system. I think it's infinitely worse than Block City Wars system. Listen, look at that, 39 kills, and sure, I got 25 kills, which is why I love these dualies so much, but that's not my point. My point is as follows: Block City Wars has at least its system made better. Now, I may have to read up the patch notes again to see if their modes are going to combine, because that would also be kind of garbage. Garbage because listen, man, I might not like game modes I might not like game modes such as our good friend Tank Pixels Racing or Pixelmon. I guess that's spelled Pokemon ripoff. Yeah, I might not like those game modes, but several people do. Several thousands of people stuck in this game because you could like a game mode. And yeah, those numbers don't lie. Again, another case where I picked up competitive. Anybody gets after that. My main point is, however, my main point, my main point is, however, is that the skill-based matching is that if you get combined mode is horrible. Next, something I was actually worried about before I actually read the system because I don't know how you do the patch notes. Anyway, like I was trying to say after taking, before taking a copy of the patch notes, I was actually thinking of going into combine the notes, which in my mind set off some alarm warnings in my head. Why? Because in particular, this game has not the greatest free play mode. I mean, sure, I like their free play mode, but it's more so just free play. Are they pretend you can like explore an open world and like get stuck by like 10 people doing so and you really can't? I'm sure I've explored every part of this world. It'll be interesting to realize too, because trust me, we do be needing to realize our sections. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what I don't like is how the system is going to be approached. So next, another thing I just simply want is for Bedouins to fix their class system. And now we've gone into a rant about how Bedouins class system is garbage. So yeah, like I was saying, fixing on is really bad. The weapon, the Casanova, I literally cannot buy that. And that the weapon he's using, I cannot buy it, which is why this skill-based matchmaking is horrible. Because it's not even skill-based matchmaking. You're just placing up against overpowered players. As top five gave one thing, he said, "How exactly are we supposed to fight in respawn?" I'm gonna change up their statement a bit, but in their respawn in this video, their OG4 video that they shows top five gaming, they stated that how exactly are you supposed to fight with nothing on guns against people who have like miniguns and stuff. This is constantly sad. Yeah, we're gonna stop this the game. Apparently, we're not 4 4 apparently, I'm saying it was also better route. But that's not the point. My main point was my main point in joining was that this game has a lot worse of skill-based matching than Block City Wars. So you're probably thinking, well, it can't be that bad. Oh no, friend, it's that bad. To explain, the simple way the skill-based matchmaking games will put it versus Block City Wars is basically like if I can get max armor and max everything, like say I maxed out weapons in 1500 mode, maxed out everything, the game will legitimately think that I'm supposed to be super equipped against that. Keep in mind that I literally had to buy a minigun the other day of just like all the saved up cash I had. You know why? Because a fun fact, if there's anything you can take from me, nobody watching my videos, the one thing you're gonna take from me is this. If you ever play Box City Wars, just save up your cash. Don't spend anything until you reach 1500, because by that point in time, weapons before 1500 are kind of useless. This is a much later weapon, much better upgrade that you can actually afford. So I suggest you save up all your gems and money until that point in time, then buy a good weapon. Make sure you save it though, because trust me, you're gonna be in League 1500 for a lot of time. As a matter of fact, I now have only about 401 400 gold gold in regular BCW, and I'm probably gonna spend it all. And you know what? Considering the fact that this game is actually a lot more generous sending me the tickets than Pixel Gun, yeah, that's not really an issue since you can get it per time. You can get it per time, over time. Oh, these golden eagles are actually pretty. That's the golden eagles. Golden eagles. That's like golden eagles. Yeah, golden eagles. So yeah, that was a pretty decent. No, I'm just kidding. Now tournament mode. How about we get back to BCW's skill-based matchmaking? Something I'm super confused on because the developers of this game are, I'm not trying to swear here, so I'll just say they're idiots, or lobotomites, basically. These developers don't really understand how ranking systems should work. So basically, something funny I will always remind myself of each day is that these BCW developers made it so that there's 3,000, so you can put in a wildcard league, and then there's 4,000, so you can get put in a higher league. Higher league. Keen reminder that both these systems are kind of garbage because in order to get such a system, you have to make it better, make it refined, and add more guns. Because like seriously, the next time you get weapons in League 5,000, I get it. Those guns are really damn strong. So you better make them League 5,000. But that's not my point. My point is, why would you make it so there's a League 3,000 and then just not give us weapons for League 3,000? Like they even have specialized cards for League 3,000, and then there's not available for regular. And then they don't unlock any guns. You just get nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. So this is what I don't like. Like, aside from that, these guns are pretty sick. Maybe dropping me some magic rings before I just used to use this weapon. Yeah, this weapon is just like kind of useless because you have to reload every shot, and that was not helping anybody. Yeah, it's not a good one. I think you can rocket jump these. That's the rocket jump, dude. Yes, I can. I think there's a rocket jump on this. Yeah, that's not my point. I keep saying it too much. Back to the regular point I was trying to make. BCW's mode basically goes like, yeah, you get ranked up, congratulations, man. A lot of that blood, sweat, and tears. You got ranked to level 30. 30. No, I said level 30. Yeah, level 30. 30 stars. How difficult. I think you get 30 stars per kill, actually. Even if you lose on a skyblock mode. Which I do believe is probably one of the best modes in Bed Wars because it's a really. Or twins. Seems pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the dual wielding weapons because I don't generally know. I'd take advice from anybody when it comes to this stuff because I'm kind of a virgin at this game. If we just simply explain what guns, it would be cool. Next time I level up, that'd be really interesting. Ah, I miss. I miss. I don't miss. Shoot, shoot, there we go. Ah, shotgun. A weapon that looks like the most basic of the basics and yet it's doing so much damage to me. Get owned, please. Vent, please. Alright, I'm gonna need that. Oh, let's, let's get back to regular BCW talk. So regular BCW falls off an interesting system. I like to call it the weight system. So basically, it's like, oh, hey, buddy, you got to level 3,000. Congratulations, man. Listen, man. You're like, okay, what I get? You get nothing. Oh no, you get nothing. You get the school badge. That's it. Because that's it. And what I will always dislike is how the game, like, I know the system is probably expensive to implement because you need a lot of AS checking systems, but put in a system that makes it so you can identify what guns you have and then place you in people who have similar guns in your league. Don't place me against people who have like maxed out 1500 armor because you know what I mean when I say this. I say if you're a BCW player, if you have like one gun, if you have like one gun in 15 level 1500, and then the developers will think that you're somebody who deserves to be in level 1500. They'll place you up against people who have basically maxed out guns. Want a visual example? Or I don't have a visual example. You want an example? Sure. So imagine a guy joins a Skyball game in BCW. He has one upgrade gun and is in level 1500. So basically, you place in other people in that league. So it means people who are like level. You know, change my levels. Yeah. It will place you in levels of people who are also maxed 1500. So basically, if some guy has like maxed out armor in level 1500, he'll think, nah, you're on his wavelength. Go get him, champ. No, bro, I'm gonna die instantaneously. You know why? Because simply just placing somebody in a league since you think that they deserve to be there is not a good thing. Which is what I don't like about the system because it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Because it's not like it balances stuff out with contradiction. It's just stupid. It doesn't make. Oh, you mean shot me? You weren't even here 2 seconds ago. Where's that getting all the damage from? That guy's clearly flying. You feel like I know the demon so he can hit people. For what I see him, I don't know fireballs. Back to what I was trying to say. Back to the main point. So basically face up against people. So if you want an example, a simpler one some guy has base guns and he's in level 1500. The game will think that a guy with maxed out level 1500 guns and maxed out level 1500 armor should also be in your league. No, that's not how it works. Which is why, and the sad part is, I know that with Pixel Guns update, they're not gonna change a thing. Like, I know for I think it was update 2.3.4, they're not gonna change anything, or 2.3.4. Well, I don't think for update 2.3.4 they're gonna change much about their progression system because it's always been garbage. Not since day one, just garbage. Also, BCW really fell off. I think it's hilarious because most hackers are already gone from the games, so developers aren't negligent anymore. So they're actually starting to pay attention to their own game these days, which is kind of. I miss these hackers. They were not me. I won't miss you guys at all. You guys ruined many games for me. I did not enjoy hackers in this video game at all because like they're so irritating. Because fun fact, if you literally played a casual game like BCW, you would still get fined each time when you were trying to leave a game with a hacker. Like, I would just have to see there the hacker uses crazy wow speed and just destroy everybody. Right, which is really annoying when I'm trying to play casual game. And you get fined big boy bucks for it. Like seriously, 80 or even 30. Like I think it was 30 reputation points. I don't know, I'm just trying false information. I think it was like 30 reputation points off just for trying to quit a game. And yeah, it makes sense. You have like 10 people for not playing the game. The game makes a lot of sense, but it becomes more annoying when you can't I don't know it'd be impossible to implement, but at least put in like a detection system that does hacker and allows you to quit freely. Because having sitting in the game on hackers basically teabags on you for the entire match by killing you repeatedly, it's not fun. And then there's the hackers that just like kill switches. People who have like built-in hacks for the game. People who hack the game themselves. Those people are not fun. These people are irritating, a lot more irritating than you expect them to be. You know why? Well, it's because they have specialized hacks. So as opposed to your run-of-the-mill regular hacks, that's the boring, legally purchased hacks. No, 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 no. These guys hack the game themselves. That's making some of the most annoying moments in all BCW. When a guy, like, for example, we were in a free play lobby just the other day. I was on my Sigma grind set, just killing people, doing my regular stuff. Also, side note, Simple side note: playing BCW on free play mode in League 1500 is one of the worst things you've ever done in this video game because it's so annoying. You'll get people who are just like maxed out armor and the game thinks, no, no, you straight, you can fight them. I think you should be, no, congratulations, man. Now you're fighting with big boys now, and I can't fight with big boys. I got like one good gun or two good guns now. It's not good, man. I also don't have armor because I'm in this game is expensive, and the game doesn't really give you that much gold. I mean, the game does give you gold a lot more than this game gives you diamonds or tickets, which is a lot more useful than you expect it to be. But yeah, I think I'm getting prospects like Angry Birds Transformers because they used to demand like ridiculous amounts of money. Like for example, Angry Birds Transformers, the jungle update. Like, I don't know if it's an update. So basically, the game was telling you, the game was like, hey, you want to pay like $10 for this one Titan bot and this big boy, this big bastard, and jungle update. Both pay us $10. $10 was $10. I actually don't know. Don't know if it was $10. Actually, don't know if it's $10. Or you just give us 7,000 gems. Yeah, that's 7,000 gems. You pay with cash or card, and then the game knew. It's like the game knew you couldn't afford that, so it just didn't even bother. Because I'd never paid that for that in my entire game, my entire life in that game. Also, the game is long and realize you can't actually put people in your involved unless you respawn. Makes sense. Kind of unfair advantage. I'm kind of stupid. Yeah, that's not my point. I lit up like a Christmas tree. Jensen, I should get like a my like gift from Jensen. Just when the game update this. For the longest period of time, there was a period of time where both Jack and the third character were just not existing. Oh, it's pretty good. This game wants to be GTA so bad because I think that's the worst thing when GTA. GTA not the name, it had some feature liberties. But yeah, a lot of people have these though. So it is fine. But doesn't break that. When you play this game you got nothing. So you can clearly identify and find what's parody and what's not. Because otherwise, I feel bad for these people. Anyway, this is the last game we're playing because I've been going on pretty long. And I want to run as crazy first. I hope you would find my device. Anyway, lit up Christmas tree. This gun is really good, but I should probably look into that other gun. What was it? I actually don't remember. I think it was something to do with red. Also, that pistol is not bad. Also, mythical enchantments are just one mark of garbage. Anyway, sign us off one more time, gentlemen. Head butter lettuce is indeed the best plan in PvZ 2.